Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and we are continuing with our coverage of the International 2014 America's Qualifiers. I'm joined by Mutanat, and unfortunately we got a little late into this game, but we're going to have to go through the speed draft and ban and all those picks and all that wonderful fun stuff. So, we have banned out Wisp, Batrider, Doom, Nyx Assassin, and... what's that? Nature's Prophet. Then we have Lycan, Treant Protector, Shadow Fiend, Slardar, and Luna. And then...
everyone's favorite band, Lycan.
That's true. Lycan's probably going to be the most banned hero for all you guys who have compendiums yourself. Hello, Mutanat.
Hello. Sorry for our lateness, but we were busy winning a horrible, horrible game that I died a lot as a support.
We both died.
Which doesn't mean that we did badly.
We were both 0-7 actually, which is ironic. But we had a lot of
many assists. Yeah.
Yes. All right. We'll go over the lineup once they're in the game, guys. So we apologize for the lateness here.
So, what do you know about top 5?
Nothing, actually. The only one I've heard... there's two people that I've heard are actually somewhat known of, or known about. I've played before. I don't know. Shanks is allegedly a pretty good player. He's the captain of their team. And I believe Patsol's supposed to be a pretty good carry player who can find farm anywhere and everywhere. So we'll see if those things are true. Looks like they're going to be running Tide in the offlane, but I'll go through the lineup
Possibly
here.
Even under Marana's skirt.
Creepy. Alright, so that doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form. I don't have the cool name when I'm spectating in the cinematic view. Alright, so Shanks is on the Sand King. Pat Soul is on the Marana. We have Fly on Invoker, which is weird because there's also a Fly that plays for Fnatic, but this is not him. We have Whatever up on the wonderful Ancient Apparition, and then we have DJ playing the Tidehunter. And you can run over Liquid's lineup in 1 sec. Don't do it yet. Sorry guys, again, we were rushed, so I have to do this again. I apologize. I am so sorry. Okay.
What are you doing?
I had to lower my camera speed, otherwise this could be really bad. Alright, I'm good.
TC on Kunkka. Quadqua on Morphling. Pegasus on Keeper of the Light.
Also known as
Bulba is Darkseer and Way to Shadow Demon. And I don't know why I'm talking like this, but it just seemed appropriate.
Yes, and it's quick. I can't say it when I need to. I can say it all the time normally, but when I have to actually speak his name, that's actually Quitqua, something along those lines. It's really weird. It's hard to say for us Americans and pseudo-Canadians.
Are we waiting for 2 loaders, I guess? I don't know.
There's just occasionally pauses in the middle of games, or at the beginning of the game, so they can work out their strategies. Kunkka has a weird... no, it went away. He had a weird purple effect. I think it's the custom fountain healing effect. I'm sure he, of course, supported himself getting the compendium.
So, who do you think? Let's see. Kunkka versus Invoker mid?
It's going to be Invoker Shadow Demon mid, maybe. Maybe. Otherwise, it's just going to be Morphling mid. I assume it's going to be Invoker Shadow Demon.
I don't know. Kunkka's already trolling there.
Yeah, there you go. They might run the
aggressive.
The aggressive try. I mean, that's possible too.
Listen, if you can get a Shadow Demon, mini black hole.
Disruption. You can't say that.
That's the new thing. Take that, Toby. There's
mini black hole.
Use the words black hole for a completely different hero, but it's not stealing if I use it for Shadow Demon.
That's right, mini black hole.
Keeper of the Light with his blast and Morphling.
That's pretty nasty. And yeah, let's see, he doesn't have his quelling blade. That's weird. Demon likes to get a quelling blade and then cut his way through the trees on the right side down there, and then just blast from the jungle where they don't expect it. That's pretty. It's a pretty sneaky play.
Yeah, I actually saw that him and in the previous game I was watching, they were playing against Isurus, and he worked his way all the way down to the side there, and then he charged up. Shadow King charged out, stun, got the blast, and then a mana arrow. Pretty nasty.
Yeah, they usually do that with Wraith King. You're right, and it's weird that he's got caught without Wraith King this time. All right, so we have solo top Bulba on the Darkseer, playing the guy that I seem to excel the most at, ironically enough. Tidehunter in Viz up against him. Tidehunter should do okay in that.
You really are seeing a lot of Tidehunter off lane.
Yeah, it's like the new meta for the qualifiers, at least for the Americas. It's weird. I haven't seen Tidehunter in a long time. But again, here's one of the points of why you go Tidehunter. It's when you're in games that don't have a lot of BKBs, or heroes that pick up BKBs, like, it's possible Morphling will get a BKB, but they usually go Lincoln Sphere, right?
Yeah.
Your Ravage is always going to hit, or like 99%. Maybe you, Sand King's so patient. Look at Shanks just sitting there. Maybe you get a Disrupt off and save one person from Ravage, but it's going to hit everybody unless they have a BKB. Top lane, Tide's taking a little bit of damage, but he's not really trading too well. Invoker's is getting crushed mid right now.
Isn't Shanks the one who's supposed to be able to find farm anywhere?
No, it's the Potom player, the Mirana player.
Oh.
Pat Soul.
Yeah, he's really just waiting for that stun.
He's doing okay. I mean, oh, here it comes. Oh no, that was not good. Yeah, that's gonna be dead.
Yes.
Oh, wait, almost. That was really close. That was pretty darn close. A little bit better coordination, that would have been first blood for top 5. Top 5 is probably 3rd strongest team in the America's Qualifiers, so they could take a game off Liquid here.
Yeah, that was close. Still 1 for 1.
I think they beat NAR and pretty much everyone else except, I'm not sure who they lost to. Maybe Revenge. I don't have all the standings, guys, and we're going to continue to cast throughout. Like I said, our order of casting and what we post is going to be a little bit strange, but I don't know. I think maybe we could probably cover all of the Americas over time before the international. And then still throw in some of the Europeans, Southeast Asia, and China. What do you think, Mutanat?
At least some of them. The important ones. Definitely some more NAR, Team Liquid, possibly top 5 if they catch my fancy. That's right. Show me your baubles.
I'm not going to touch that one. It's alright. Baubles, it's off limits, man. It's off limits. So, at the start here, Darkseer's pretty much just destroying CS, which is to be expected, of course, because, I mean, you're uncontested on your lane.
Ironically, Tidehunter's the top Radiant person, though.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. He takes some damage, but not a tremendous amount. If you look, he doesn't even have 1 point in Gush. It's kind of pointless anyway, but he's just got Kraken Shell and Anchor Smash, and he can always Anchor Smash for the CS. So, he takes less damage, and yeah, he's doing okay. Usually, I would say he should have started with the Stout Shield, too, though.
I don't know.
But
kind of surprised Invoker's having. I mean, I expect Kunkka, to be able to get farm, and Invoker not be able to shut him down. But I'm surprised Invoker's not able to do anything to him. I
think Invoker's one of the stronger people against Kunkka, to be honest, because eventually he goes Forge Spirits. If he goes, he's Exort. But right now, I guess it's just food. So he's leveling up his Quas right now to increase the life of his Forge Spirits for 1, and 2. Well, he gets that regen that he needs up against Kunkka's Tidebringer.
And check the rune with his Force Spirit. Nice.
Yep. It's bottom, unfortunately. And, yeah, it looks like he's going to get there in time. Shanks is not going to have any luck. He's got all he needs to actually farm the jungle. But here's one of the beautiful things against Sand King. When you have a Coddle.
Oh, yeah, that was...
Yeah.
In the other game I was watching, Liquid, Coddle just steals so much of Sand King's farm and just blast him down.
Let's walk over, go, the stack's right there. And usually they'll ward somewhere like... I don't know, in this general area here, where you normally do the ward, maybe a little over to the right so you can see when Sand King comes in, the mid-jungle ward.
I'm so sad, I'm looking at my mini-map for your drawing and it's not there.
I know, I don't even bother drawing. One day, guys, we might actually go and sign up to do an official cast. And if that's the case, well, hopefully things go well. I know Join Dota has
bottom lane.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching right now. A little bit of initiation up on Pat Soul, a couple right clicks on a waveform from Quickfa.
He thought about it. They're still.
Nice.
Oh, Shanks.
Oh, that's it. Oh, the dodge. Oh, that was so nice. Oh, the arrow missed. Oh, but it was so close. Wow. That was a lot of almost death.
Tower is under attack.
But a lot of really good plays. And by really good plays, I mean Shadow Demon and Coddle didn't stop in front of the arrow.
It's because they don't have magnets in their belly.
Yeah, that's true. You are magnetic. Hooks, arrows, anything thrown, pretty much, you're going to catch.
Just saying, my first word as a baby was Roro, because I'd always find the roaches.
That's creepy. Very creepy.
Good on protein.
I suppose, but maybe bad on taste, and then, after raid?
Yeah, I mean, you don't remember anything until after, 4 anyway, so who cares?
I remember swimming down this long tunnel. Alright, the short tunnel.
The man in white.
Yes, and then the man in white.
Oh man, well, wow. Yeah, Darkseer's out of mana. Tyler still doing his thing, keeping up pretty well, 31 to 40.
Well, Darkseer's got a soul ring though, so he's not really out of mana. But yeah, this is a lane that will go well for Bulba for a while, but eventually Tidehunter will pull ahead just from his innate tankiness. As you see, Bulba's kind of getting owned by the creeps there.
Pegasus, yeah, there it is. Pegasus has his little tree path set up.
Ah,
His little fort.
yes.
Over to the side.
I see that, and he's got his quelling blade too. Oh,
That depresses me so much. Let's keep it to the light.
Oh, when people move?
Yeah. I mean, because you charge up for so long.
You're like, yes, this is gonna be so epic.
Attack, like it's one thing you're just like, eh. But I mean, you put your heart and soul. That's 3 seconds into that.
That's true.
That's 3 seconds of heart and soul I'll never get back.
Oh, Bulba, you should be fine. Well, I'm assuming he's gonna go mech. He's got a ring of regen Ironwood branch, probably mech. Kunkka's winning mid pretty well.
I'll tell you,
Invoker's not doing so hot.
An aggressive offlane tri-lane, it's
not really working.
Still pretty static.
Well, they're kind of contesting the pools, but not exactly. I mean, I guess that's kind of the issue. That's a really nice D ward spot, by the way. I have to remember that one.
Where at?
You see the tree? It's hard. All right, you see the stick in the middle? The tree to the right, not the tall tree, but the first of the two like shorter ones on the right. And the small camp at the bottom where you pull through as a radiant.
Oh yeah.
If you cut that tree out and not the tree you cut, but the one to the right of that, you can actually place a ward right basically where that tree's at, and it dewards all around that area. So for all you guys that are wondering about the mystery of dewarding, I've played around.
Because there's so many nerds.
It's true. I have a fetish for wards. I can't help it.
But usually, read about the mysteries of dewarding.
No, you learn, you experience the mysteries of dewarding.
Oh, that's much cooler then. I'm
Yes.
very much a hands-on kind of guy.
See now you're kind of excited about it, aren't you?
A little bit.
See, that's what I do. I bring excitement and joy to the world.
To mundane and boring topics. That right there is a 5-second summary of the entire country of Canada.
That's true. That is true. By the way, all you Canadian fans, feel free to send hate mail to mutanat@yahoo.com.
And if it gets through, I'll be amazed. He's probably sent me up my own email address.
Also, remind me to set up Mutanat's email address at mutanathatescanada@yahoo.com. He doesn't hate Canada. He's actually visited. He got some fries over at Taco Bell.
They've got potatoes galore.
The national bird here is the potato, guys, just in case you're wondering. Oh, the boat! Oh, and it hit with the X and everything, and he's dead. Super dead.
To the deeps with you.
To the deeps with you. And there we have it. We have Coddle right around on
introduce
us.
you to my friend, Mr. Davy Jones.
Wow, really? I suppose you could say something like that. I could dig it.
It sounded very Kunkka-esque.
What is Sand King doing?
He's thinking about stunning him, but he's kind of intimidated by the double damage, I think.
I think he's just trying to pull the... I don't know what he's doing. I really don't get it. It's fine. Bottom lane, they're all around the tower. They're doing some damage to it. They zoned out the other two because they know Sand King's mid, so they can just do whatever they want at this point.
Radiant structures
AA and Ron are just kind of like, eh.
Well, we could go... Oh, the arrow missed. That's a good try. Though, actually, I don't know. That arrow doesn't look like it would have hit
now
anybody.
Sand King's left and Kunkka's so mid. I'm really confused at top 5's tower defending strategy right here.
Yeah, it seems a little bit weird. Well, Invoker's back mid, though, so it's fine. And he went for the rune. Invoker doesn't usually rotate for runes, so... It kept Kunkka off the tower, and he did get an Invis rune. Now, is he going to break it to get the farm? I think yeah, he is, of course. There's farm to be had.
Methinks you wanted that.
There's the X.
Here we go. The X, the torrent. Oh, the torrent missed. The boat hit, though. Really? He just did that to zone him, huh? Oh, he saw the TP coming in. They do have a high ground ward, both of them, so that's pretty good to see. So top 5 is at least paying attention.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm surprised Tidehunter hasn't gone and ganking yet.
He's probably way past 6 by now, isn't he? He's probably like level 8.
9.
9. Wow, 9. Yeah,
it looks like he almost has the mech.
He really is out farming everyone on the entire
Radiant team
by like a lot. He's actually he's he's not as good as Darkseer, but Darkseer again, he's been in the jungle a lot, so his CS is a little skewed. But he's on point with the mid solo and the save lane farm. Well, the tri lane farmer. It's not save lane. Man, I'm surprised to see Morphling again. Like he was TI2, like every game was Morphling, I believe it was, and then TI3, nothing, no Morphling whatsoever. He was just completely gone, and now he's made a reemergence. Actually, only in the past couple of weeks, I think. It's interesting to see. All right, let's take a look at item progression here. Let's see. We have Quigfa going for the Lincoln Sphere, it looks like. He's got Treads and Quilla. You got nothing on the Shadow Demon. Way 2 playing hard support. Don't know what that's like. Coddle over there.
There's our Tidehunter come bottom.
Radiant's top tower
a little
is
late.
under attack.
Yeah, everybody's already gone. They left. Coddle has nothing. I'm actually surprised. But I suppose he's just been supporting so far. Is there any stacks in the jungle for him on the
tower?
Nope.
Looking like a top tower.
Yep, top tower is getting beat on by
Radiant's
Bulba.
top tower is under attack.
He's going to go creep skip as soon as the Illuminate hits, which is perfectly timed. It's really nice. And the top tower is down. First tower claimed by Liquid.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Right. Mid tower is looking pretty beat down too.
Tidehunter is looking like he was going to go in for the ult.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nope.
Let's see what does
Really?
Krunka have so far. He's got phase drums, bottle, and 1,300 gold. That's not bad. And the mech is finished. Oh, he's got a blink dagger on top of the mech. Wow. Go Bulba, man. This is gonna be some scary stuff.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell you, I don't. Not terribly impressed with Shank so far.
Here we go. But what are you gonna do to a Tidehunter? I don't know why I said that. You're not gonna kill Tidehunter. Well, you're about to see him do something for the first time.
Hopefully.
And
he gets beat on from behind.
Oh,
it misses the stun.
No. What? There's Ravage. But he's just in
what
sand.
end?
Oh gosh. Oh, the blink, the wall, the back. Oh. Oh, here goes the boat. The X. The boat missed. The torrent didn't, and dead.
Wow.
Wow. Even with the Sentry Ward, talk about just
Dyer's middle tower is under
outclassing the
attack.
team.
Dyer's structures
yeah,
are
it's
fortified.
Very beautiful.
Radiant's
missing
bottom
that stun
tower
was
is
horrible.
under attack.
But they're going for the trade. They're going mid to try to at least do some damage to the tower. It's not like they could have defended that.
Kunkka's like, nah, that's my house.
Right, Kunkka's like, get out of my house,
Dyer's
man.
top tower is under attack.
Denied.
You think he's gonna go crit first? Yeah, I assume he will. Shadow Blade or crit? I think he's gonna go on crit. I don't think he needs a Shadow Blade this game. He has enough initiation between Shadow Demon's stuff, coupled with his own. I mean, even Morphling can initiate. You have Blink Dagger, Surge, Wall Back, all that on Darkseer. He can initiate. So, there's a lot of initiation. He doesn't need the Shadow Blade to do it. He's going Shadow Blade anyway, so he's gonna prove me wrong. It's still nice though. That first hit with the Tidebringer and the Shadow Blade, that's just so much damage. So I can't fault him for it either. And Shanks is pretty close actually to his Blink Dagger. I think Tidehunter's gonna give him the last hits here. Yeah, they're weakening him up for the blink. Oh, AA just ruined his farm. That would have been pretty close to getting the blink. I bet he just got yelled at. I know I would have gotten yelled at. Alright, well, things are kind of slowed down a little now. The Dire are pulling their wave, actually, which is kind of funny. I don't know why. They're trying to slow it down or maybe double it up. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, they're doing
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
it. I guess they're just denying it off. And apparently something has happened to where I have turned off my vision. There we go. It's all back on. Alright. Maybe I'm just delirious. Okay, so he's
Radiant's bottom
400,
tower
500
is
gold
under
away
attack.
from the full Shadow Blade. 600, I think, actually. No, not 500. Quick Fuzz waiting in the woods. He's hiding in the trees. He's staying in the trees. He's out. He's doing stuff. There's a big amalgamation of heroes in the mid running around, and Shadow Demon is in a bad place. He is very, 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 very dead. There's the torrent, the boat, the X, but to what? To a mech from Tidehunter and nothing else. Ravage is up. There is a sentry ward in the mid,
is under attack.
and it is now very clear that they see him. Kunkka says, I'm getting out of here. I want you out of my house, but I'm not willing to stay. But he's going to come back in here. He's going to have the torrent. He won't have the boat for another 25 seconds, but there's the Illuminate. And he was about to throw out the torrent, but he decided not to. I think he's waiting on the combo. Meanwhile, QuakeFuzz taking the top lane. He's taking the top tier 2 tower. Bottom lane's pushing in. And everybody's grouped up mid except for QuakeFuzz, who could easily come back. At any point. Oh, Shadow Demon's disrupted someone. And he's just going to leave. Soul Catcher's on him. Oh, but here's the X, the torrent, the boat. It hit. Hey, ulti's flying. The Ravage goes. And Tidehunter gets caught by the back into the wall with the Ion Shell on a creep, ironically enough. And Invoker's about to fall, but he's still alive. Oh, Mirana killed Bulba. The stun. Mirana gets another kill. And that was a 2 for 2. That was a lot of spells used, a lot of things happened, but 2 for 2, and QuakeFuzz never joined the fight, and he managed to get the top tier 2 tower. I think Mutanat has died, and he is no longer living any longer. But it's okay. We allow him to die periodically, and then we will allow him to use the Aegis to come back, guys. It's fine. It is fine. Alright, well, let's go over the item progression again, I suppose. Sand King does have his Blink Dagger. He did not use Epicenter because he doesn't really have much of a mana pool, unfortunately.
Oh, they paused the game for me. That was nice.
Oh, you're back. You missed a huge team fight in the mid where, like, every spell was expended and the world ended, and only 2 for 2.
Nice.
And meanwhile, QuakeFuzz was top, pushing the lane out and getting the top tier 2 tower. So, 4v5 and death ensued.
My local internet TV guy was there to come tell me and switch me providers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, WoW wants me to switch from Bright House.
Interesting.
I thought so. I was like, who in the world is knocking on my door at like 6 o'clock at night?
So is it all done? You all set up with your new internet TV?
Yeah, no.
Oh, they were selling it to you.
Yeah, they want me to switch over.
You're like, ooh, that was a mistake. Sorry. I clicked and dragged on the mini-map and screen shut off and, like, it was pretty bad. Alright, so, is there any chance at all for top 5 to take this game, do you think?
You know, honestly, they're way behind the towers, but
they have
it's only 6-4,
combo.
So...
Yeah, but the real tale is they're almost 10,000 gold behind.
I was gonna say, what's their net worth, but
and 4,000 experience behind. I mean, and almost all of their money is on Tide. I believe he's the highest net worth. No, he's actually not. Wow, Invoker and Mirana.
GPM, yeah.
Invoker and Mirana both have higher. I assume Invoker has a Midas. Yeah, he does, of course.
You know, here's the thing: is assuming Shanks ever actually, okay, there's the Blink Dagger. I was gonna say, gets the Blink Dagger and is able to utilize it.
Well, he did. He that's how they got the 2 kills mid.
Tide and Sand King is way stronger than
plus AA is ult
and Darkseer. Yeah,
don't forget that. I mean, that's pretty nasty.
They have a nastier team fight late game.
The way they took the team fight in the middle. I mean, they lost 2 people pretty quickly, but Mirana came in. I think she got an arrow, and then Sand King got like a double stun, and Mirana picked up both kills.
Oh, Invoker.
Oh, bottom lane. Invoker ran right back into the sentry.
Here's the thing, though.
He's not.
And I personally don't think they're going to. If top 5 is going to turn around, they've got to do it soon because eventually
they're going to be so far behind. Yeah, they're going to be so far behind, and Morphling's going to be too big for them to deal with.
You hit the 40-minute mark, and Morphling's just going to start being unstoppable. He'll have his BKB.
Well,
he's already got Lincoln's.
Well, once he goes and gets his first real damage item, I mean, he's already a threat at that point. I mean, if you let him get a full shotgun, which is probably what he's going to go for, that's what you usually see. I don't think he's got anything on a courier. No. Well, hold on. Yeah, actually, he's got a Mithril Hammer. Is he going to go BKB on top of the Lincolns? That seems weird. Maybe he's going to go Deso.
Probably Deso.
It's weird because if you look at the item on the courier right now, it says it's for 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that doesn't help us. Well, I guess that's the name he uses. That's a bug right now. For whatever reason, any of the items on the courier, it shows up as somebody else's items.
That's nothing. The one game I was watching, Sand King had a perpetual Marana arrow stun above his head just the whole game. Just that little dazed, confused graphic just
I gotcha.
above his head the whole game.
Yeah, that's a replay bug though. I haven't seen that very often, but occasionally you see it. And they're still giving the farm to Ty. That's kind of weird. I wonder what else he's gonna end up getting. Well, he doesn't have his blink dagger yet. He went like, why is he? What is this?
Mech urn.
I mean, mech is fine, but like the urn and the, and the boots. I mean, you shouldn't get the urn. I mean, the boots you could leave at brown boots, but I guess you wouldn't have the mana to really use the mech and all your skills.
Yeah, he's totally pulling a Mutanat and getting a late blink dagger.
Yeah. It is what it is. I suppose it's okay.
You swatting flies over there?
No, it's my little puppy. It's her doggy door. It's noisy.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not one to judge.
I know, right?
Man, and they're doing exactly what they need to not do, which is
Dire's top tower
give
is
Liquid
under
time.
attack.
Yeah, well, Liquid's already so far ahead, they're scared to go out of their base. I mean, they're going to try to trade the tier 1 for the tier 2 bottom, but I don't know if that's a good trade. Oh, and Morphling
Radiant's
with the
bottom
deny!
tower is under attack.
That hurts.
Face.
That hurts. Alright. Oh gosh, what are you doing? You just walked into that! Oh, he's so 100% dead. Unless he can... Nope. He's dead. And Tide was too slow to the party.
It wasn't his fault. Why would you put that there? It's so tantalizing.
Yeah, he walked right into the Illuminate. Shiny! Well, that's one of the sponsors of Team Liquid, is Shiny Things. Apparently it works with top 5.
Is it?
It is. I have no idea what they do. I should look that up at some point, but yes.
That's
Shiny Things. I know. I saw that, I'm like, I love it. Oh, here we go. Epicenter to Morphling. There's no replicate out. The stun, but the
Radiant's
Lincolns.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, why didn't you cold snap? Oh.
Wow, did that do anything to him?
Well, he just blinked out. It did some damage to him, but I think he started
Radiant
he
structures
started to
are
strength more.
fortified.
Morphe. He only did like
Did Kunka just X himself?
Not
Yeah.
so safe.
In case
Radiant's
they went
bottom
on him, he would
tower
teleport
has
back.
fallen. Radiant's middle
Safety.
tower is under
Never
attack.
seen that done before.
It's done occasionally. It's not usually the greatest of ideas.
Radiant's middle tower
I've seen
has
a
fallen.
Rubik's Steel X, and he would do that, and then go out and do a blast, and they'd all initiate on him, and he'd be back in base. Goodbye. Apparition is toast, and here comes the Ravage, and ooh, they get a return kill on Coddle. But here comes Bulba with his blink into Surge on himself.
Nice, good stun from Shanks.
He's got a BKB. Why does he have a BKB? Wow, they're taking this team fight. And the arrow changed directions and got disjointed. Oh, and he threw another arrow. It's not going to hit. Shadow Demon's there. They're going to take the tier 1, though. Well, that was a pretty good fight for top 5.
Morphling's trolling around for something.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, you've just seen almost no impact at all. I would say biggest disappointment in this game, AA.
Yeah, he really hasn't lobbed anything out that's done anything. Like right now,
Yeah.
it's
Totally just missed and whiffed.
didn't hit anything. Yeah, I thought he was firing it into base. Didn't even see it land in the fountain or anything.
Well, he missed the guy in the fountain. He was short. He didn't
Yeah.
cover the whole fountain with it.
Ah, okay, that's what happened. All right, so top 5, not out of it, but they're definitely not doing good. Team Liquid has been playing the qualifiers a lot safer than maybe they've played in the past, because I think they realize they should be leagues above pretty much all but 1 or 2 of the teams. And those 1 or 2 teams should, they should still be better than them, but not necessarily like way better. Oh, here we go. There's the X, the Torrent, the boat, Bulba blinking in, and they have no reveal, and he just managed to get away. That was pretty quick Shadow Walk. But he doesn't have any more points than Quas, so he's the slowest moving invoker in the history of mankind. Look how fast he moves, ladies and gentlemen.
He's not walking, he's sauntering. The
Oh,
invoker arrives precisely when he intends.
Ah, I see. Alright, well, they're all
Do
still kind
not
of grouped
question
up, moving
him, or
around.
he will feed lunch to the other team.
That's true. Alright, so here we have Quitva. Still can't say it right for some reason.
Wow.
Farming up the ancients.
A little wasted run all there.
Just digging life. They thought that maybe Kunkka and the others were still in the general
has
area.
trinkle boots.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I know how he feels. I had an Undying game where I ended up with like mana boots at like 35 minutes in. I was pretty happy with myself there.
Invoker only has brown boots. Hanky only has brown boots, but he at least has a brink dagger.
Yes, Brink Draga is really nice.
Well, Invoker does have a level 3 Necro.
Yeah, that's an expensive item. Actually, I think the level 3 Necro is the second most expensive item in the game. I'm not 100% on that one. And now you guys get to see me draw a blank when I think about how you make a Necro book. There we go. And does it tell me the total is 5,200? So it's not the second, it's like the third or fourth or something
Radiant's
like that.
middle tower
The most
is under
expensive is the
attack.
Dagon 5, I'm pretty sure on that one. But, again, I've been wrong before. Let's go up to the top and see. Yeah, it's 7720.
Nope, here comes Rosh.
And
I think it'd be cool if they just subbed out one of the accessory things. Instead of a book, you just have like a little Kindle tablet. Necro Book 3, the complete collection on Kindle.
on Kindle. Yeah, that'd be an item cosmetic. There you go. They haven't done that yet. They don't have cosmetics for items. That'd be pretty neat. You look in his inventory. What is that?
I know. Wow, this is actually
Dire's
taking them
bottom
quite a while.
tower
It's
is
a
under
lot longer than I
attack.
thought it would to
Well,
finish off Rosh.
I think they're trying to be sneaky, but I mean, how sneaky can you be?
Hey, Ultimate!
I know you're happy with the stuff Coddle's picked up. Ag Scepter, like any true support would get.
Yep.
Finds the farm. At least he didn't go. He went Midas last game. I saw him play. That was a bit rough. Like,
Midas on
really?
Coddle?
Yeah, Midas, and he got the he got his Ag Scepter, I think, like 25-ish minutes, as opposed to whenever he got at this game.
You know
wasn't
what I
paying that
really
much
like to
attention
see?
to those items.
Shadowblade.
Shadowblade Coddle with a Blink Dagger,
No,
Heart,
Shadowblade
and...
Kunkka.
Oh, Kunkka.
Shadowblade period, really.
Yeah, I know. It's like your favorite item.
Radiant's middle tower
You can't
is
tell he
under
plays a lot of
attack.
pubs, can you guys?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Shadowblade is a noob game or noob gaming item, except on a couple heroes. But Kunkka is one that is actually good. One that I wholeheartedly endorse.
Oh, well, thank goodness.
I know. Without that, I mean, what's the point, right? You need my endorsement. Well, I gotta tell you, not the most exciting. Well, there's an arrow. I mean,
Yeah.
top 5 needs.
Still 10-6 in a 29-minute game.
It's a bit rough.
Thank goodness I'm drinking coffee right now.
I know.
We're hearing some snoring.
I'm starting to fade. Okay. Actually, I'm not. I actually started yawning when I started the fake yawning. That was good. That was good.
Maybe.
And now I need a nap.
Whenever you do, don't start having a fake heart attack.
Oh no! No, I'm good. 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 It's good. Alright.
Come on, Coddle. Nice. More smoke, 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 smoke.
So, what items do you want to see picked up that's going to bring top 5 back into this game? Talking like Ag Scepter up on up on Ancient Apparition, who has a cloak now.
Well, I can tell you what won't bring them back in the game. A Lincoln Sphere on Mirana.
Really? Oh no. Why? 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 Why would you... Ugh.
Pretty much
Whatever.
some kind of damage item on her would have been great, since she's really, her and
Mjolnir,
Invoker are their only
Desolator,
hope for right click.
Daedalus, I don't know, the Fusel Blade? I mean, almost
Desolator.
anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Really?
Like, her and Invoker are supposed to be the right click. It's
Wow.
not AA. It's not Sand King. It's not Tidehunter.
Yeah.
Take French and Kunkka with 200. Morphling with 220. Mirana with 150, but should be in the 200s right now.
Yeah. Well, and you have to take into account, too, Kunkka also went defensive with the BKB. He probably didn't need it this game. I mean, I don't know. I suppose their combo is pretty nasty. I shouldn't say that. But
It's never
still.
horrible having BKB against the Titan.
See, you are falling asleep.
Oh, crap.
The coffee is failing you.
Stupid
exciting,
Canadian
guys.
carrier yawning pigeons.
Carrier yawning pigeons. They delivered you a yawn. Is that what happened?
It infected me. You thought SARS was bad? That's nothing.
Wait for the yawn virus.
Wow, even Shadow Demon has a Blink Dagger.
Well, I think Morphline's ready to go.
Radiant's middle
He's got the
tower is
E-Blade.
under
He is
attack.
set. He's going to shotgun down some fools. You know, AA is like... I don't even think AA needs to be shotgunned, to be honest. Oh,
Shadow
nice
Demon.
pick off on Shadow Demon.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But they blew everything on Shadow Demon.
Oh, thanks.
Not everything Tysil has his ult, so does Sand King.
No, I meant like their normal harassment pushback skills. Oh, here we go. They're going to try to engage from Invis with the surged up Darkseer creep there. Oh, here we go. Coddle's coming in. And they're right on top of one. And oh, but they see him. There's a gem up on Coddle. And the gem is down. Here comes the boat in. And they walked right into it. They didn't see it coming from the high ground. Oh man, Morphling blew up AA. There's nothing happening there.
He's like, I got the gem, guys. Boom. He held it for like less than a second.
Oh, here we go. The wall. Oh, the splash. The everything. Ravage. Oh, not bad. They got the Aegis off of him, but now Bulba's... I'm not sure what Bulba's doing. Oh, he's going for Shanks. Oh, he's going to get out. Nope.
He's just not had good
Straight
luck
to
with
the
his ults.
bottom
They've just
with you.
not been a factor at all this game, which is very disappointing.
That was a pretty good fight for them, though. I mean, for top 5, all
good
things
fight
considered.
overall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Radiant's middle tower is
Shanks'
under
ults
attack.
have just not been a factor.
No.
You've not been seeing that.
Radiant's middle tower has
Devastation
fallen.
that you normally see. Yeah, I know.
I mean, right now, Tide Hunter's pretty on point, and
I think Coddle was trying to pull someone back, and it didn't work.
I know. You always
Oh,
seem, whenever you play
wow.
COD, seem to get to pull people around on. Maybe it's just because you don't care or ask. You're just like, you're coming over.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, and I communicate. You don't. You're just like,
Nope.
oh, you want me to pull you? Okay.
Radiant's
And
top
otherwise
tower
you
is
just
under
don't do it.
attack.
Like last game, I would have totally been pulling our Void and our Timber Saw in. There's no way that...
Oh,
Oh,
the
the
arrow,
arrow.
Morphling.
5 seconds. Oh, and the lag spike. Run in place, everyone. There we go. All right.
Never-ending
And
lag.
what happened to him? Did he replicate out? Oh, no, he got disrupted.
Oh no, E-Blade.
And there's the PKB. And there's the E-Blade. And there's a gem. And there's a
Radiant's
stun.
top
Oh,
tower
big
is under
plays.
attack.
You see that? He
Oh,
didn't
I
get it, though.
dodged the arrow.
He didn't get it, though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That's
Ooh,
unfortunate.
good AA ult.
Oh, and there's a jump in from
Radiant's
Morphling.
top barracks are under attack.
And that was
Will
off
the BKB
point.
stop the AA ult?
He won't take damage from it, but if he pops below the threshold, he'll still pop from it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So it stops the tick down
Radiant's
damage, and
top
I
barracks
think
has
it stops the
fallen.
initial damage. Pretty sure it does. But yeah, if he drops below the 10% or 12% or whatever it is, he'll still go boop. So let's see, what is it?
Wow.
I
Dire's
thought it was
bottom
10%.
tower
27
is under
GPM on
attack.
Morphling.
Yeah, it's 10% at level 1.
I gotta look to see what I picked for my qualifier highest GPM now. Good thing I've been paying attention to this. I think I only had like, I might have had 700.
I think I had between 7 and 8. I think that's where I stuck mine. Oh! Wow, totally missed that one.
Oh, Conka has a
Radiant's
gem now.
top
I'm gonna
barracks
try to
are
go.
under attack.
Someone has a gem, I think.
Yeah, it's Kunkka. He
Radiant's
picked it
top
up, but he
barracks
must have
has
passed it
fallen.
to... Was it Darkseer? No? Morphling? No? Coddle, I guess. Yep, passed it back to Coddle.
The Invoker's like, I'll just go invisible again.
Whee!
Not this
Splat.
time, Invoker.
Radiant's
Master of the
middle
arcane
tower is under
death.
attack.
Alright. So top lane racks are down. Arrow totally missed. It's close, but it missed.
Radiant's
it's fun
middle
time,
tower
not this
has
time.
fallen.
And the racks are going uncontested. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think top 5 have any chance at all. Even if they fully team
Radiant's
wipe
middle
them,
barracks
they can't
has
do anything
fallen.
with it. They're down a full racks and a half racks, and it's a melee at that, so yeah. And I don't see Liquid needing to leave the base anymore. And with the Illuminate spam to heal him up, right back
Radiant's
into it.
middle barracks are under attack.
And there's the X, and bloop.
Radiant's middle
He was
barracks
on the
has
X when he
fallen.
got ported back.
Yeah, BKB, E-Blade, Morphling.
Oh, poor AA.
Been there.
He didn't even have to wait for him for that, did he? He just adaptive
Nope.
strike. Oh man. So much damage.
Well, his agility is that 50% higher than his strength,
Oh.
so he does max damage on it.
Here's the reason why you give Coddle the gem too, by the way. You have the full gem radius, whatever you can see with the gem normally, but you remember you have unobstructed flying vision during the daytime. Oh, here comes the Sand King ultimate. That literally tickles them and does absolutely no. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the GG call, I would say.
The at this point, Sand King just needs to go home and reevaluate his life.
Yeah, I would have done it too. I would have done the YOLO jump in ult if I was losing.
Oh, yeah, there's certainly nothing. to
See,
lose
look,
at
he
this
just
point.
got hit. He got hit with the arrow, and he got ported all the way back up top because of the X. That's why you X your own teammates or your yourself. If you're gonna go do something crazy and dive, you can get yourself out to safety. If someone had a bottle, I guess theoretically you could X them right before they finish their TB back to base, and then pull them back into the fight. Which is pretty interesting little deal. But I suppose when you have Coddle, that's not really an issue. And goodbye, Oh no, Invoker had enough health. He got dropped down to about 160, but he had
And
enough.
Invoker bought his own BKB.
Yeah.
At this point, that's not going to save you when you can just get right click down.
I'm not sure why they haven't called the end of the game. I mean, losing a game like this, you're just getting strangled and suffocated out, is pretty
Radiant's bottom
demoralizing.
tower is under attack.
Maybe if you just take one fight against Liquid and you do well, maybe
Radiant's
you'll feel
bottom
better about
tower
yourself
has
and you'll be
fallen.
set for the next game. I don't know. Morale's kind of a big issue, but they're not taking the fights. Oh, there's the blink in.
Oh,
Oh, the combo. But 3 BKBs crushes the combo.
but Sand King's ult was down.
That wouldn't have mattered at all, but that was the best fight they've ever done. And the gem is just sitting there on the ground, and Kala comes back, picks it up.
Team Liquid victory.
And there's the GG.
There it is.
So a little bit of fun there at the end for a top 5.
About time.
But Liquid crushed them
Nothing like
pretty
fitting.
much.
Fitting 37 minutes of kills into like 5 minutes. At the
I
end.
know. I know, that was a bit rough. It's actually funny because it's 33 kills in a 37-minute game. Still not too bad. So,
At the end, they made up for it.
you weren't impressed with top 5's play this particular one?
Except with DJ, I thought their Tide Hunter did really well, although his item build was questionable to say the least. To be honest, all of top 5's item builds were a little questionable in my opinion.
Well, here's the thing, though, to remember. All right, so take a look at the lineup real quick if you're on top 5. Who else would have built the mech? I agree that I don't think he should have gotten the urn. Maybe Ancient Apparition or Sand King could have gotten it.
I'm totally okay with the mech.
The mech,
Man,
the mana boots,
but
and the
Mana
blink.
Boots, even Mana Boots before the blink, he got the blink
Yeah,
there so late.
I would have gotten the blink first too. I agree. Or I would have gotten the mana boots before the mech probably, just so I could stay on lane
and
better.
Invoker with brown boots, but Necro 3, I don't get that.
Yeah, well,
There's better items he could have gotten.
it didn't go well, and I honestly would have thought that Kunkka would have had one of the hardest times in a solo lane against Invoker. Maybe OD or Viper might be better, but I would assume Invoker would pretty much take a big giant turd dropping on Kunkka's face, because Kunkka's melee. I mean, sure, he's got his little whip, his Tidebringer, but
And he's got a giant beard that's just perfect for collecting drop
I know, exactly. That's why rats live in there. They go and they shake it out once a week. Yeah, it's fine. Alright guys, that's going to do it for us. Any final thoughts, Mutanat, before we say goodbye?
Kunkka's beard.
Kunkka's beard. Alright, we'll catch you guys in the next game we cast. Till then, I'm Bumpy McSquigums. That's Mutanat. Say goodbye, Mutanat. Goodbye, Mutanat. And
You
we'll
had to
catch
know that was
you
coming.
guys later.